Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're going to play War Thunder yet again. We're playing the same map I played with the Ki43 a little bit ago. Um, last video I posted, except this time we're on the Allied side, and I'm playing with a Spitfire Mark 5B, the tropical version, and we'll go ahead and fly towards B. May not be the wisest idea. Sometimes it's a good idea to fly towards A. Also, it'd probably be a good idea to fly towards wherever my allies are going, honestly. So we're climbing up, getting a little bit of altitude, and we'll go from there. Now, the one reason I would say go to A is oftentimes there's not very many enemy that go to A. I would say most of the combat usually takes place towards B. But at the same time, if I do that, if I go over to A by myself, I'd be by myself, and who knows how many enemy I'm going to face. Could just be one, could be two or three, and my chance of survival against three opponents, even if I was a very skilled pilot, which I'm not necessarily. I haven't been doing realistic battles for a long time. But anyway, even if I was, a very skilled pilot, 2 to 3, 3 on 1 is never a good day. And you can pull out of that, but a lot of that I would think would be luck more than skill if you manage to survive, or a lack of skill on the your opponent's side. So we're just going to go towards B. It looks like that we don't have a whole lot of cloud cover, so we might be able to see the dots from further away. Cloud cover usually complicates finding the enemy, although it looks like there's another bank of clouds over B. So it might actually make A a better option, but we only have bombers over there and a P-47 going in that direction. So I'm not too confident in that direction, going that direction and surviving, although it does look like everybody's pulling over to A now. So that might actually be the way we go. And I think that's what we're going to do, because to me, it seems like the wiser idea, because we don't have the cloud cover obscuring vision of the enemy. The Japanese planes tend to have an advantage in the maneuverability department, although Spitfires do pretty well with that. And you don't want them to get the drop on you, so it's usually a good idea to get advanced warning of the Japs coming. Okay, so we're destroying ground targets. That's the two bombers over there. Mostly looks like the Wellington did most of that, although I think the B-25 did knock out one thing. Which is good, because that's actually how you cap the points. You have your ground craft goes and captures it, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because, well, I guess it's a lot of bad thing, though, because a lot of the battle is determined by things not in the air. But you don't have the silly capture the runway by landing on it thing that you have in the arcade battles. Although that does throw people off. If you watched my previous video, I just got a bunch of free kills on people that thought that that's what you were supposed to do, is land on the runway to capture it, and they found out the hard way that's not how it works. And yeah, 3 of them died because they didn't understand that mechanic. And I felt really bad. I almost wanted to say something to those guys, but I could possibly be on European servers, so they might not have even understood me if I had written to them, hey guys, landing on runways don't capture you points. But yeah. Alright, so we've got the AA fire, but this time it's not an indicator of where the enemy is, it's an indicator of where my friendlies are. Alright, let's look around. We're always scanning, we're trying to find the dots. It looks like there's one over there with that Typhoon. He looks like he's going to take him on by himself. Now, when you see one dot, doesn't necessarily mean there is only one dot. That might be the only dot you see, but that there may be more enemy over there. So we're going to go in that direction, and now I see 3 dots. So that guy is by himself, and he's got 3 enemy on him, and I just see all kinds of critical damage, set fire, shot down, and that was 2 different planes that got a lot of that. So I'm not going to go in that direction. Instead, I'm going to go for the Ki43 here, because he's trying to shoot down my ally. And as we see, there is only one enemy over here, but a bunch of enemy over there. So keeping in with what I've seen with this map is the fact that usually speaking, most of the enemy, well, not just enemy, but the combat takes place on B, not A. And it looks like my ally got some shots on the Ki43, but unfortunately, he is in trouble because the Ki43 got behind him. I have to be careful with this plane. Ooh, where am I? Oh, I guess the Ki43 is gone? Okay, that's fine. We do have another target over here. So what I was trying to do there is be careful, because I have noticed with this plane, and I honestly think it was a glitch, the wings ripping off, because when the wings ripped off was actually when I was climbing, not when I was diving, which is where you should see the wings rip off. I don't know if this enemy has long to live, but if I can help out, I will. Oh, he's on fire. Usually what I try to do in realistic battles is not kill steal. So if somebody gets set on fire... Oh, there's the Ki-43. How did I miss him? Alright, so let's kill off our speed. Not dive too hard, because I don't want to blow my wings off like I did last time I flew this plane. Okay, let's do a turn here. Normally I wouldn't turn this much when a dive. I think I blew it. We lost our altitude, though, to be able to get on this guy later. I don't know how I missed that Ki-43. It is a small plane. Maybe I just lost him in the terrain. I don't think I'm going to get a good pass here, so I'm going to do something like this. Get behind him. And eventually we'll get a good shot. He probably doesn't know I'm here, so there's no reason to rush a shot. Here we go. Ah, I slung a lot of those shots. I might as well just get into whatever maneuver this is called. Okay, so I poured some fire into him. Obviously, did not kill him. Alright. Got a little bit more shots into him. And damage is much more serious in realistic battles than it is in arcade battles. You usually are not going to survive damage as well. Fortunately, this is not a very good shot, and I screwed it. I'm wasting a lot of my cannon ammo. I should probably stop. Alright. Looks like he got my ally. And I don't know how I missed there. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, let's line up a shot here. Go down already! You're a Japanese plane after all, you're not Russian, last time I checked. I think I'm in trouble here. Yeah. Alright, that's the last of my cannon ammo. Alright. Alright, that guy has too much speed on me. I'm killing a lot of my speed here unwisely.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Alright. Dodge him. Dodge him. Alright. Unfortunately, this Ki-43 is getting behind me. Use the flaps. Get around so he doesn't. Let's do maybe a scissor here. Ouch. Not a wise move. You have to remember there's 3 guys on you. Alright, let's go the other way. I don't think I'm going to live long here. Okay. Alright, we got that guy smoking. Ugh. And we're dead. And that's what happens when you've got 3 guys on you. It's just a matter of time. I think I did a really good job of surviving as long as I could, but, you know, that happens if you are by yourself like that. So let's see what's going on here. I have a feeling that there is only 1 guy left. Yeah, the Wellington. I kind of got that feeling when I was 3-on-1 that there was nobody left on my side. And as you see here, the Japs, on the other hand, the Japanese side, they have all of their guys still alive. So this is an indicator, well, other than these 2, of what happens. And usually what I see, the Americans get butchered like this. And aside from this one guy here who got a kill, I could have come close to getting a kill on that one Ki43. I just don't know why he wasn't going down. I pumped a lot of rounds into him, especially cannon rounds. Not really sure why he didn't go down, but I could have gotten a kill. But the point is, this is who's on the top of our board, and 2 of those guys were bombing ground targets, and that's the only reason they're that high up on the board. On the other hand, you have the enemy who's got multiple kills here over on this side. So, yeah, very one-sided match. And as I said, almost everybody on my team's dead, and only 2 of their guys are dead. And that's usually what I see happening when it's in this battle, when it's Allies versus the Japanese. It's just so one-sided that it is pretty ridiculous. But if we go back here, pretty much I'm probably going to end this match here. You got a pretty good idea of what's going on. So the bomber here, he probably, you know, I'm not actually sure if there is even a place for him to land. I don't know. But he probably used all his bombs, and now he's just flying around over the friendly naval ships, you know, just for the AA cover. And, you know, I'm not sure if he has bombs again or not, if he was able to get more. All I know of on this map is aircraft carriers, and I'm not sure if a Wellington could actually land on an aircraft carrier. But it looks like he's actually going in to attack again, so maybe he does have bombs. But essentially, he's going to go in, he's going to drop his bombs, they're going to pounce on him, and he's going to get shot up. Because as you can see, there's some AA fire coming from that ship up there, so there's enemies nearby. So he's probably not long for the world. We're going to lose. That's going to be that. Unless the landing craft capture points and stuff, like what's already happened. Oh, okay, so that's... Luckily for him, that's what's happened. They, our ground units captured this aircraft, landing strip, and he's going to go and land on that and get more bombs is what he's going to go do. But in any case, we know there's enemy craft over here, so he's probably not going to survive. But in any case, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.